What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality, whatever. Period. I'm your host, Pharaoh God,
Period.
Phargod, Fair God. We're joined by Lee. Lee, how you feeling?
It needs to be Lee Vanna.
We're joined by Lee Vanna, not Lee Tina, Lee Diva.
Oh, I don't have to steal a diva's name. Y'all know who she is.
Amen. She's her own entity. Yeah, we're back to talk Survivor. Woo!
It was definitely an episode. It was nice background music as I played Pokemon Legends ZA. She did her thing. Yeah.
It was a good
Survivor's
lullaby.
definitely here this season. I think for me, even when there's moments this episode that were kind of good, I'm like already so like over the season that it's like not necessarily the most gaggy to me. Like I don't care about this cast at the end of the day. I like Sophie, I like Christina, I like Savannah, and I like Rizzo now. But most of them, I mean, they're not giving us anything to like really root for. So like, but in general, we're here. I'm not gonna drag it because, like I said, it's not like I was necessarily hating what's happening so far, but it's certainly not the most intriguing Survivor.
Yeah, it was a no for me. But I love that the chat is up. A lot of the girls, and I saw some people on Twitter as well. They talked about how they was fucking with this episode. They feel like it's finally growing some legs for the season. Allegedly,
really? The girls are saying that?
Yeah, some of the girls were saying. Some of the girls were saying that. I think maybe the merge will be something for somebody. I don't know if it'll be anything for me, but
I'm so curious. I would love for someone in the chat who is actually enjoying this season to like tell us why, because I'm curious as to what I need to hold on to. I need something to attach myself to, because I know a lot of the girls are excited about the Shannon versus Sage thing. I kind of said in the last podcast I was over it because she had been talking about it for episodes at this point and nothing came of it. Now, did she gag her and finally get her out? Yes, but I'm not like, oh my god, because I never cared about the rivalry.
They like drug it. It's kind of like when you drag out a joke for too long, the punchline doesn't hit as well because it's been such a long joke or anything. Honestly, like you're dragging out the storyline for 7 episodes, and we got it on 6 episodes, and we got it on episode 6. The solution. It's like, okay. That's it. Like I don't know. And Sage doesn't feel like the irrelevant character because her entire storyline is revolving around Shannon. So it's like for me, it was like okay, she did that, and she's probably gonna go home.
I don't imagine Sage kind of coming out as this like beast after this. If she does, I may have to watch her a little bit more because she does give me cunty tease, no shade. But I was just over the rivalry with Shannon. It didn't make any sense to me, especially because a lot of it was behind Shannon's back. So, but she real as fuck for being like, girl, I can't hug you.
Yeah, I said a lot of things.
I've been talking way too much shit to hug you, baby. But you know, we'll talk later. I kind of live for that. I kind of live.
No, I love Sage. Honestly, I really like her energy, like her vibe. Some of the girls in the chat, they're like, we wouldn't say it's good. It's just been better than the last. It was definitely better than the last 3 episodes. You know, I think unfortunately I can't tell because I don't care. And that's just the truth. That's just the honest to God truth. I can't get up here and lie to y'all. I don't give a fuck. Like this could have been the best episode. I wouldn't be able to notice because I don't care anymore. And I think it's important as a show for, you know, to have, not even as a show, they tell you this in English, you need to have a hook and you need to have something to bring the people in, you know, and we're 6 episodes deep and there was nothing that got me interested in the season. So now that I'm here, it's like I don't care that Sage took out Shannon. I don't care that Savannah wasn't even really an episode. I don't care. I don't even know what else happened actually, and I don't care about anything else that happened. And it's unfortunate because I just feel like it's this season, because it started off the way it did, no matter how it ends, if Jeff is right, which doubt it, I still feel like this season overall, it's such a shit stain at how it started. It's like, this is a bore. This is the most boring Survivor season I've ever watched in my life. Dead ass. Like, this is horrid.
It's a pretty slow watch, and the 90 minutes don't make it any better at all. Like, we need to go back to the 40-minute episodes. We do. Well, I guess 60-minute, but take out the commercials. It's only 40 something.
Shout out to Theodore. Once upon a time, I saw the vision for Shan Diva. I was wrong. Hello, Diva Fiend. Sophie V. She said, drop the S, bring the V. Bro, Sophie came out of nowhere this episode, honey. We'll get into it. We'll get into it when we get into the details. Let's talk about first the new tribe swap. Now, hold on. The fuck was that? Girl. If I get if I just I'm dead.
You need to check on that.
It was something in the background. I'll be all right, I guess. We'll see. But how did you feel about this? First of all, how did you feel about the concept of it splitting back to 3 tribes to begin with? What was your thoughts?
I like it rather than them having a fake merge. I really appreciate this more than that, having them, split up in the merge sector. Them going back to 3 tribes. I didn't think it was necessary, but at least they're swapping them around. I'd much rather have them swap around, give us some taste of that old Survivor back.
That's sad. Because essentially you're saying, I mean, it's better than what we've been getting. And that sucks. Because that's all it is.
That's saying about this episode.
Yeah, that's all it is. And I know I'm not that type of person to accept that. Even when they have like these diverse casts, these like by POC casts, I'm always still criticizing them because it's like, bitch, it's not enough. I'm not okay with somebody throwing something slightly better and accepting it. I will never accept that. This is a no. This was a chop. Like the fake words is a big chop, and this is still a chop, baby. It's 4 people on the tribe. How could that be interesting? And I think it's an illusion that this episode was better because we see different people interact with different people. But knowing that these tribes were only for this episode and they're about to be merged, all of that is damn near null and void. It's going to be irrelevant. As we see in the preview, Joanne is talking to MC, who wasn't even in these tribe swap with him. Like it's irrelevant because they're about to merge. It's like it's an illusion of actually interesting situations because only one fucking round. Like that was all everything we learned this episode was bullshit. Like none of these dynamics we saw matter. Like the whole worry of the Uli tribe was, oh my god, is Christina gonna go? She's not. They're merging. And the Hina tribe is like, oh, MC's alone and she knows about it. It doesn't matter. They're merging. Like it was all an illusion. And I don't think I like that. I think that's what is like. I hate that it's one round. I don't mind the tribe swap, but the fact that it's one round makes everything else irrelevant to me in my mind. I'm like, it barely changes anything because they're merging. But hey, maybe that's just me thinking.
What is the numbers going into merge?
That's a good question. So let's see, because Shannon went home. Sage, Savannah, Riz God, Jawan, and Nate. That's 5. That's 5 Uli. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sophie, Christina, MC, and Steven are the Hina. So that's 4. And then there's 2 of the other tribe.
So Uli about to run through these niggas like a tomb right now.
Yeah, and it's like that's another issue with this season. It feels like they're shoving it down our throat that it's a tribe war. So I don't expect anything in the merge but a tribe war. And if it's a tribe war, we already see who the winning tribe is. Uli has been dominating. Like they've been taking out most of Hina. This was the first time they took a hit. And honestly, going into merge, I don't think it's going to matter because they have Sophie B on their side. Sophie has already been pulled in by them with the first tribe swap. It's like it's overpowered like control that Uli has. So I wouldn't be surprised if Uli just dominates. It'd have to be a shakeup, but not just Uli dominating. Hina doesn't have great players, in my opinion. Like no shade, they're cute or whatever, but they haven't shown to be the most.
Don't do Christina.
What has she done? I can't even remember. Has she even voted yet? I don't even think she's been to a tribal council yet.
Safe, mama, safe.
Exactly. I know that's right. Yeah, she's always won immunity. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's obvious what's about to happen, but maybe that's because I don't know. We'll see though. But no, also this writer says Uli is also dominating the screen time. So, and it's like, that's true. We know mostly about Riz God, Savannah, and Sophie B, who's working with Riz God and Savannah, Sage and Shannon, who are from that tribe, and Nate and Jawan, who are from literally every single person on that tribe. We get overbearing amount of content. This was Sophie's first time being on the episode. Why would I believe that Hina's gonna win when Sophie's not even on the episode and she's a part of Hina? Christina gets her special moments, but no strategy. Like, it's obvious. They need to do better at the edit. Maybe it's the editing, y'all. I don't know, girl.
Yeah, I think it goes back for me to 90 minutes. I'm just We're dragging it out. We're dragging it out. Especially seasons like this, it just doesn't work. Like Survivor 50, I'm hoping it's going to be good. Like it's probably going to be really good for that season. But every season does not need 90 minutes. It really does not.
Real. Oh, allegedly, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that Survivor 50 might have multiple 2-hour episodes rather than the 90 minutes.
Okay, we'll now y'all pushing it. Now y'all.
They always got to do. They always
not trying to sit there for 2 hours and watch no damn Survivor.
They always got to do the most. Let's hope they don't do that. But boom. So they all split into these new different tribes. On the Uli tribe, we have Sophie and Christina, who were both on the original Hina. And then we have Alex, who of course was on the original Kele alone, and Nate is alone. He was on the original Uli. So Nate is kind of the odd man out right here. Boom. On the Kele tribe, we have Shannon and Sage and Jawan, all from Uli. Steven is the only one from Hina, so he's the odd man out, you would think. And then on the Hina tribe, we have Savannah and Riz God, who was also just on a tribe with Sophie B, and they were already in an alliance with Sophie B. So they're all kind of already working together. And then MC is alone on her own. So that's the breakdown. That it's not going to matter next episode, and it only mattered for this episode. Let me stop shading them, but hey, that's just the fact.
Don't drag it. Don't drag it.
But it's true. It's like I just went over that for what?
Be happy for the fans that love the show, right, chat?
I am happy for them though.
Chat? You love the show. Let's talk positively about it. You know, these beware advantages and these knowledge's powers and
let's not lie.
And these journeys. This is what makes Survivor. You're calling this season boring when this is the best Survivor has been in years. Can't you see?
Damn. I can't see. I'm blind. 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 They have a reward challenge. It's cute or whatever. Hina tears it up. They eat that shit up and they win. Shout out to Riz God for throwing all the motherfucking disc. That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. Uli gets second place, leaving Kele last. And Kele was flopping bad. And it's like, damn, the Kele tribe, they're never gonna get.
It's cursed. Kele is cursed.
Cursed, bitch. Which, like, they need to be thankful that they're making the merge. Because that Kele tribe, every time they have lost, Kele has lost every single immunity this season, every single time. That's crazy.
And the first reward, like, oh my God. And it's been like 15 different people. Everyone been on Kele. And as soon as you go to Kele, you lose.
You lose. That shit is crazy.
Of no original Kele, and they still lost.
Literally. Oh my God. All right, boom. So let's start off with the Hina tribe. We go to the Hina tribe. Oh my God. Let me hurry up. We go to the Hina tribe. Riz God and Savannah and Sophie already have an alliance. We all know that. But MC is like, hey, if we lose, I have this beware advantage, and I can definitely use that, find the idol, and then use it if I have to, because she's in a terrible motherfucking position. So she's like, I need to make sure I have as much potential to switch some shit around as possible. And she has the information that Riz God has the idol / beware advantage. She doesn't know which one, but you know, either or. So she goes to Riz God and she tells him, hey, I know you have the idol because Sage told our entire tribe. So I just want to let you know, like, I know that information. We can work together. We can do what we need to do. I don't know who has ours, etc., etc., etc. You know, she's playing the game. And honestly, I fuck with that down. I'm really glad she's playing the game because there's not much to do here. But I think MC, of all of the people who are in the minority, MC is the one who really could have, like, wiggled her way around because she literally has the idol or the beware advantage. And she's doing this, like, strategic stuff. I fuck with MC for this. Boom. So Rizzo, later on in the episode, he tells Savannah and Sophie, he's like, hey, we need to look for any advantage we can, just in case there's one that hasn't been found, because the way MC's talking, it seems like one hasn't been found. So they all go out looking for the advantages, and this is when the icon, the queen, the legend, Sophie B better win this motherfucking game. Like, this is my sister. Sophie finds the knowledge is power advantage. The knowledge is power advantage, which means she has the ability to call somebody out if they have an idol or an advantage and grab it and take it. Boom. So now she has that. So this tribe has 3 of the advantages. All 3 of the advantages going into the merge are on this tribe. Well, for now. So the knowledge is power, which Sophie B has. MC, which is a beware advantage, which she might get an idol. And Riz God has the idol that everybody knows about. So that's the T. Those are the advantages. Put a pin in that. And that's really all we got from this tribe. It was just That because, hey, they don't go to tribal council. On the Uli tribe, which is the red tribe, we have Chris Diva, Sophie, and Alex, who all kind of have bonds. Christina was on another tribe with Alex when they tribe swapped. Sophie is from the original tribe with Christina. So the three of them have this cute little bond going on. And Nate is left out. He's the only Uli. So in his mind, he's like, I need to think of something quick. And I love Nate. I literally love Nate. And I love his quick thinking because he's like, look, I'm on the bottom. I need to come up with something very, very fast. So his plan, his theory was, let me just tell a truth and then tell a lie. So he told a quick truth. I'll leave Anna's back.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi was tripping.
Really? Damn. That's the ghetto. Honestly, I thought you was like, I'm going to bed. I said, good.
I needed to.
Real. I went through the entire Hina tribe. Any thoughts?
No.
Great. On Uli, Nate had this cute little plan.
What happened?
Sophie found her knowledge is power. That was
why are they bringing the knowledge is power back again?
Girl, I don't know. No, I can't even give it.
Ain't nothing gaggy about this goddamn power.
It literally never works. It worked one time. Like, please. And then
it
also
worked one time.
Oh, I thought so. I read that somewhere. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Can't recall. I'm pretty sure it did, but I can't recall when or who did it or why.
I know it worked
in
Survivor Australia.
Did it?
When the homeboy took Christina's idol.
You're right. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, honestly. Damn. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. So why the fuck is it back? And I also talked about how MC told Riz God that she knows he got the idol. You know, that was just that on it. So on the Uli tribe, Nate knows he's at the bottom. And so he's like, I'm going to tell the truth so they can trust me. And then I'm going to quickly tell a lie. So he said something. Don't even remember what the truth was. And then he said, I was on the bottom of the last vote with Jason. Like, Jason went home and I was trying to vote with him. And damn, they got us. I just loved him so much. He was a nerd. Woo.
Just lying. Lying his fucking ass.
I was like, that was great instinct. Like, he had to do something. Do something quick.
Clocked that T. But you know who really clocked it? Sophie motherfucking S, bitch.
Sophie Vive.
Sophie Vive. She stepped in the motherfucking game. Purple Sophie stepped in the game this round, okay? But she started stepping too hard.
Real.
Because she tried to redirect that energy to Christina.
And that was the wrong person.
Keep it cute, Sophie.
That was the wrong person.
I don't care if Christina threw out your name 100 times.
You're going to respect Chris Diva.
You're going to respect Chris Diva.
Okay. And I don't know. I think Chris Diva could have just shut up because I don't even think this was necessary to say at the time. But Christina was like, so we all going to vote Nate. She's talking to Alex and Sophie. And she's like, but, you know, we'll just tell Nate we're voting Sophie. Which I thought was, first of all, and no shade to Chris Diva. One, y'all haven't even lost immunity. I don't like, there's no point to even say that. Two, why are you telling her that? She doesn't even need to know. Three, why are you saying Sophie's name when y'all were on the original Hina together? Because if anything, it should be Alex.
Because she can.
She can do whatever the fuck she wants. I know that's right.
Period.
So Sophie runs around. She's bad. She's very angry, which honestly, very reactionary, girl. We got nothing from you. And when we finally see you, we see that you're probably not going to be a good player because this was extremely reactionary. She all the way was like, I'm voting her out. Mind you, Nate is on a tribe of 5 other people and he's in the majority alliance and they have idols and beware and knowledge about, like, bitch, you would have went the fuck home. Your entire tribe would have lost if you took out Chris Diva over Nate. Please. You thought you ate that? You didn't. Give me that.
Well, why was she saying her name?
Now that's a valid question.
Now I'm on both people's side.
It's valid though. Chris Diva didn't have to say her name. But yeah, Sophie, I think she should have shut up. Truly. But it was looking bad for Chris Diva. I'm glad they didn't lose. I'm glad
she wasn't going home, mama.
Good. But I'm glad they didn't lose because I don't even want to risk it. On the Kelly tribe, Steven obviously is on the bottom and he's like, I need to bond with somebody quick. So he goes to the first man. And him and Jawan are bonding and they're like nerding out, etc., etc. Whoop. Shannon is like, well, hey, Jawan, Shannon, Shades, whatever the fuck it is. They're going to stick together, which is a lie. The 3 Uli It was a lie, so that's why I don't care. So they lied. She lied, and she said she's gonna stick with the Uli, but really she's not. So put a pin in that. We see her starting to bump and bop and boop and bop and boop and bop and do her Shannon thing. Sage is still clocking. Sage is still on her neck. Like, damn, this girl is always booping and bopping.
Sage hate that lady.
Hate that lady. Then we get into immunity. The immunity challenge, y'all, I literally have written down obstacle, comma, sandbags, comma, pole, comma, key, comma, table maze. So that is what it was.
A table maze with a key.
And a pole and a sandbag. So they did all of that just to get to the table maze, really, where you had to maneuver the ball. One person was holding one rope, one was holding the other. And, you know, they was going head for head. There was a point where I thought, Kelly, and honestly, I didn't genuinely think this, but I was like, I mean, Kelly's in the lead right now.
Girl, Kelly stay in that lead, and guess what? She had her moment. She had her moment when they were two tribes. But, baby, we go back to 3. Loser.
It's crazy because Uli was so behind. Like, they were so behind. They were dropping the ball, too. Like, they were so behind. But Uli ends up literally
Girl, they wasn't just dropping the ball. They were slanging that damn maze all over the place. The ball was popping out. Why is the ball popping out? What the fuck are y'all doing?
Literally popping out. Like, what's happening? Flying across the damn sand. Child. And Uli ends up beating their ass. So Kelly is going to tribal council again. And I was scared because Jawan, y'all, I love Jawan. Like, Jawan is like one of my faves, if I can say the word faves this season.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And that is truly what it is. Every single season of Survivor, there has been someone where I'm like, oh my God, I really didn't want them to go home, or I'm scared for them to go home. I haven't been giving a damn. Yep. Like, you just said that I was scared. And I'm like, why are you scared? Because, like, really? I like Christina, but even if Christina went home, well, like, I don't know. Like,
and even if Jawan went home, well,
it's like they're not making me care enough.
At all. I don't give a fuck. Actually, I was just giving commentary. I was like, I gotta say so. Like, I'm saying that whole time I was playing chess while this was on. I was reading the feeds for Big
No, like, y'all, it was so funny because we were on the phone silent and neither one of us was watching it. It was so watching, quiet. Like, it was definitely on the other screen for both of us.
Lee popped in like 30 minutes after we were just quiet for 30 minutes. He was like, why are you not talking? I said, well, what is there to say? So they get back to the tribe, of course, and Shannon comes up with this plan to Steven. The plan is to take out Jawan. I don't know why. Like, she never really had beef with Jawan, so I don't understand why she randomly had beef with Jawan. I'm
just assuming that her and Savannah had these conversations several times, and we just never saw her from Shannon's POV because it's Savannah's storyline.
Yeah. Okay, girl. So that happened, and she's trying to push for Jawan to go, even though we're Steven. And I think that's why I'm just getting confused. It's like, Steven's not in the Uli tribe. You don't know him. Even if Jawan was. And mind you, Jawan is like stick to the tribe strong. I honestly think it's a mistake that they're targeting Jawan because Jawan will go to the end with the entire tribe and get 6th place. Like, he is the most loyal to the Uli tribe, and Uli had a whole majority alliance and he wasn't in. He's honestly blindly, idiotically loyal. There is no point.
I think Jawan's main issue is his social awareness. Like, he doesn't seem to like understand when people are not vibing with him or like the things he's doing is bothering people because he doesn't seem to clock that these people are not comfortable with him fully. And It's like, girl, wake up, Jawan. That's why it's like they're really giving him way too much because Jawan is not that locked in as they think he is.
Yeah, it's bad. I actually really don't. I hate the way he is so unaware of these things. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes. I'm like, I want to root for you, but in this moment, Shannon approaches Sage about the plan, and Sage is like, I don't fuck with Shannon. So she goes and she tells Jawan, Shannon want to write your name down. We got to vote her out. And Jawan is like, well, I'm not sure. What?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? Like, it's ridiculous how he was conflicted by this. Someone is telling you that someone is literally targeting you. Mind you, you should realize they're targeting you. Is Shannon even coming up to you with a plan? Like, it's just so out of the whack. Sage damn near had to convince him to save his own ass. Like, what's happening? This was just silly. So Sage flips the script, gets Shannon as the main vote, and when they go to tribal council, of course, Shannon is voted out 3-1. She tries it on Jawan, and
I hate when we don't see moments like, and I get it because Survivor have to leave it oblivious, but I think it's one like Achilles heel in a way, because we don't really get to see in depth how she got Steven's vote, and I'm like, I want to know how that happened.
They were literally having Jawan do a voiceover. And they were fading to the tribe to the commercial as Sage was like approaching Steven. It's like, why can't we hear what she's saying to Steven? And why can't we and
we'll never know how she ate that up.
Mind you, it's 90 minutes. You have the time.
But it's more so for the ambiguity of the votes. And it's like, honestly, we don't need that much ambiguity.
Especially not in this season where the votes have been obvious every single time. They're not even ambiguous. That's the thing. They're doing all of this for the ambiguity, and we know exactly who's going home every single round. I have never been shocked.
At all. And this is another season where that's another reason why this season is the way it is. It's like every single week by the beginning of the episode, you know who's going home. Like the Shannon and Sage thing has been happening in little moments this entire time, but this episode it was so much more at the forefront that it was like kind of obvious. Shannon had so many dining rooms. It's just like
they had the most.
And maybe I think the problem is we're not casual enough. We're not casual enough to enjoy the show, because there are probably millions of people who didn't know what the fuck was happening. They're like shocked every episode. But I'm sitting here watching like, well, girl.
You're right, because honestly, I was watching and I noticed that Kelly had the longest time at their tribe after the reward, and I was like, well, they're obviously going to tribal council, and it's probably going to be Shannon versus Sage because that's what they've been building up to. So I just knew, but that's that meta. I need to be less tuned in, less tapped in. Theodore said thoughts on the handshake. Theodore, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna be mad at me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Truly.
Well, I assume he was talking about when she went to go shake Shannon's hand. She was like,
instead of hug, and she was like, don't do it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Girl. I was like, what is he talking about? That moment. I thought that was iconic.
No, period. Very iconic. Girl, I'm gonna be real with you. I gotta give you a handshake, not a hug. We're about to talk after the season, because I hate when people are dragging people behind their back and it's fake in their face. Like, I get it, it's a game, but like morally, I hate looking at it. And so she is so real. As she's walking out the door, look, girl.
Hey. Bow out, queen. I loved it, and I've always loved Sage. Sage has been one of my favorites personality-wise this entire season, honestly. Her storyline with Shannon I was bored of, but it's not her fault that the editors are harping so heavily on it. And also she don't like the bitch. I mean, when I don't like somebody, I consistently don't like them. So I honestly understood it. I didn't mind it. I think they just should have edited it more interestingly, but they don't have anything else to show, which is why that's all we keep seeing over and over and over and over and over. Same with Savannah and the Jawan beef. It seems like I saw so much of that, and I'm like, why am I seeing so much of this? I don't care. Like, I get it. She doesn't like Jawan. Like, let's move. But that's not Savannah's fault.
There's no added depth. It's so many it's just diary rooms on how they are so annoyed by this person. Like, we get it.
Literally. I would rather them like show it's like the thing that they tell writers, show, don't tell. Like, don't tell me, don't have Sage say in the diary room how much she hates Shannon. Just show it to me and shut the fuck up and move forward. And maybe have one.
Like, those moments are good when they're like zooming in on Sage, rolling her eyes. Or
yes,
crazy.
Exactly.
That's all I need.
Exactly. That's all I need. And we know she doesn't like her, and move forward. We don't have to just harp on that. But they have too much time on their hands. The 90 minutes makes them just drag things out. Like, we don't need it. Please. And honestly,
who feels like we need it? Because I keep asking the chat, do we not have any supporters that care about this season? I really want to know. I'm really curious. Like, because
who's standing? Who's Power 49?
I want to hear the perspective of positivity for this season. Like, I'm so interested, because I know we like, girl, this wasn't needed, that wasn't needed, this wasn't needed. What's needed, y'all?
Chat.
Benny said, I like Steven, I guess.
You do? Okay.
Well, not me.
No. Not me. I'm only here for Divana, Sophie V, Sophie God. Large Coast said, I stopped watching this season 3 weeks ago. Ryder says, I love Survivor, so I'm trying to stand, but I'm bored as fuck. Oh my God, y'all know what I saw on the Survivor Reddit? Someone said, I accidentally missed the first 30 minutes of this episode because I forgot it was on. And they said they had watched every single season of Survivor every single Wednesday, and it had never happened to them that they missed the episode. So
That
Hey,
literally almost happened to us today. Like
it
I'm sitting here
did.
playing my game. I have Pokemon on one screen and my TV was on the other. I like randomly looked to my right and saw them at the tribal
And I was in the kitchen
thing
eating.
about the tribe swap. I said, "Oh shit, Survivor's on."
That's crazy. We were not here. Rudy says, I barely watched the episode. I was working. AJ said, I'm ready for 50. I like it. Not standing, but it's fine.
Okay. One person.
Okay. Yeah. That's it, really. Somebody said, I forgot it was today. Lee, have you
know what? We're going to be up again for Survivor 50. When Survivor 50 is here, bitch, we're going to have some new TRK podcasters and things, bitch. When
I can't wait for the new
podcasters. It's going to be a movie.
Okay, Lee, have you met Jacinthe? Is that a Pokemon?
Yeah, no. It's one of the NPCs. That diva. I already beat her. Easy. I'm on rank B, y'all. I'm rank B. I'm about to have my next promotion match.
You're gonna be done. I think.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, period. Shout out to the Pokemon girlies. Let's look at the draft. Lee has Shannon. She was the last person he picked. Well, he didn't even pick her.
I didn't even want her.
You picked her over. You did pick her over, Jay. No, you didn't. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. He didn't want her. But we're doing good. Our bottom rows is getting knocked the fuck out. And this is merge. So 5 of my people made merge. 6 of your people made merge. It was the first 5 people I chose, and damn near the first 6 people you chose. Like, we low-key ate. Low-key.
Why did I pick Nicole?
I don't know. I remember you.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, girl, what drugs?
She was 17 on my list. She was the last person on my list. It was surprising, but
girl, I thought I saw something, and she ended up spitting in people's eyes and being crazy.
She did. It's okay though. You did great. Otherwise,
yeah.
I just think I'm just looking at the Uli tribe and Sophie. So for me, I'm just like, you have Rizgod and Savannah. I have Nate and Jawan and Sage, and then I have Sophie. I don't think Jawan and Sage maybe could have an upside because she just took Shannon out. Like, that was a big buildup, and she succeeded. So it's like, if they wanted to give her an arc, it could be this arc. Jawan is the only one I'm like, it's enough.
Like with Savannah, she has the Jawan arc, but she has other things going on. With Sage, I feel like it was completely around Shannon. So I'm interested to see if there is anything else, because why would they only make her arc about Shannon?
Exactly. Rizzo had some moments this episode as well.
This is the one gaggy thing. All the black contestants made merge, cookout win. Now, it's definitely not giving cookout, but I do love all the blacks in merge. We live for that.
Girl, the way I didn't know the way I did not notice.
Did not notice either. It's literally,
but hey, we
just said it.
We're here. I want Nate to win. I want Nate to win. I really like him a lot. No, I want Sophie to win. I like Sophie a lot. I think Sophie is the most interesting game for me so far, because her tribe got decimated, because she ingratiated herself with the Uli. To me, that's the most impressive thing I've seen this season. Savannah is doing great, but she's not impressive to me. Rizgod isn't impressive to me yet either. It's just like they're doing what they have to do with what they have. I need to see a move. I need to see a shift. I need to see you be in a bad position. Something like that, because I feel like we got that for Sophie, and that's why I'm like, I can vibe with Sophie. The other girls, I'm like, what y'all doing for real? Like, do something.
Mm-hmm. I think the people who are making it interesting for me is, and that's the thing, maybe because they're being shoved in my throat, but Uli. I like Uli and Sophie B. That's really it.
Same.
I like Christina. But I like Christina because that's just my personal fave. I'm not like, oh my God, Christina, she's eating it up. I just like her.
Yeah. Real. All right, let's rank the girls. Somebody
rank the girls.
Look at our last. And Shannon went home. Shannon was at the job. She went home. Kaya's Island, we had purple Sophie B.
Okay, purple Sophie B. She kind of Sophie S. Sophie really tried it this episode. She kind of got into the game a little bit, but it was after the wrong person, in my opinion.
Me too. I would say child. You here now, Steven?
Kaya Asylum.
I don't have any thoughts on him, and he's actually usually in the episode. He was even in I forgot what he was doing in this episode, but he was here. I don't have thoughts. Sage, she kind of ate
Mother. It's kind of Mother.
She kind of ate this episode, this entire episode.
She been plotting on Shannon since day one. She shot and she ain't missed. That's a bad bitch right there.
Is Alex Kai Asylum. Riz got.
He went fishing this episode. Child. That's your man. You ain't gonna move him.
Nate.
Oh, I like what Nate did. Mid.
Yeah, that was cute. Mid, that sounds like a big jump. Child. We can do child. Chris Diva.
She almost fainted.
Oh, that was a moment. We didn't even talk about that.
Y'all, Christina almost fainted, y'all. It was gonna be bad.
Yeah. Then he said, what did Nate do?
Oh, the situation when he went to the camp and lied. I thought that was
and
cute.
They didn't believe him at all.
Oh,
I think that's the issue.
I forgot they didn't believe him.
He was like, he ain't talking about nothing.
Child is fitting then.
Yeah, child. Chris Diva. Oh, you can choose.
Child.
Oh, Jason went home. Bye,
Jason.
Joanne. Child.
I said Christina Child.
Oh, Joanne. Child. MC. Who the fuck is MC? Oh, I actually love that moment. I thought that was a smart move. Her telling Riz God she knows about his idol and like clocking him.
Oh yeah, that was cute. Camp.
That was cute. I think that was Camp is high. No,
mid. I'm just trying to help somebody out.
I think mid.
Look, I'm trying to. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to curve it to the season.
Okay. Because honestly, Sage and Mother was crazy. I was like, Sage is kind of camp. I don't know about
if we doing the curve,
I don't think we should. I think we should just be
okay. Well, Sage camp.
Yeah. Sophie B, she found the knowledge's power. She's still that icon queen. But that wasn't enough for me. Savannah wasn't even in this episode at all. I gotta move her down. She was a Kaya.
Damn.
All right. Chat, any thoughts? Oh, Jawan Chop. They said Jawan needs to be a chop. He can be a chop because what the fuck was that? You didn't even want to vote out the bitch who was voting your name? The hell? Tito said, I think Sage fits Camp more. I agree. Gus around said, OMG. I know that's right.
Well, no thoughts.
This is the list. Jawan Chop agreed. Jawan Chop. Let's do it. All right. Jiwoo Fish. No thoughts, just fairs. Jiwoo is hilarious. All right. Get into the other stuff we're doing, y'all. Every Wednesday, we're doing Survivor 49, regardless of how we feel. On Mondays, we're doing Survivor Nicaragua. Get into that. Nyanka is coming back soon. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, Big Brother 6 Rewind is going on. That's a hit. Get into that tease.
Like Guy Kwan said, this season not sitting nowhere near the BB6 Rewind. Y'all better get into it.
Clock it. Amazing Race has also been pretty interesting this season. It's been pretty cute. So get into that. We'll be talking about that tomorrow with the BB6 Rewind. Of course, on Friday, I will be dragging Theo Campbell on my challenge recap. So get into that. On Saturday, Love is Blind reunion. Get into that. On Sunday, TRK After Dark, baby, with Love Cabin. Get into
and
that.
Baby, if y'all have not 18 plus and have not gotten, if you are 18 plus and have not gotten TRK After Dark,
real,
y'all go watch TRK After Dark. You don't have to watch Love Cabin. If you want to hear us talk some hot, raunchy mess, get into TRK After Dark.
Get into TRK.
We have that's almost Patreon tease.
It's literally damn near Patreon. Y'all, I did not get Theo jumped. Theo got his own ass jumped. Theo did get jumped on Twitter. If you haven't seen it, go to Twitter, go to our last challenge post. Theo did get jumped 78 plus quotes.
He doesn't know that DNA is D, the letter N, and A. This man said D ampersand A.
And he talking about opinions. Why the fuck?
On transgender people. Bitch, you can't even spell. How about you transition yourself into some learning?
Girl. Into some schooling. Please. All right, we out. Thanks for keeping it real with the kingdom. Bye.